man in America just said one Chauvin should be thrown under the jail for what he did to George Floyd. Now we're talking about Pat Robertson, and is it Robertson or Robertson? I think it's Robertson. Yeah. Anyway, now this right here blew a lot of people's mind for Pat to say this because when I say pro police, he even said it. I was watching it this morning. He even said it. He said, "Now I'm pro police." That's what he said. I'm pro police. Now watch this. Second thing he said. He doesn't believe that Kim Potter mistook her taser for her gun. Tay Wright. This is one that's always got something to say to support the popos. Well, we call them popos around the neighborhood. I don't know what y'all call them. But anyway, let's move on. And then number 3. And the officers who brutalized Army Lieutenant Karen Nazario, y'all excuse me. But those of you that don't know about this story, I think this is on D.L. Hughley's page too. I watched it myself. The lieutenant was in his truck, and the police officer kept telling him to get out of the truck. His hands were raised because y'all know in the black community, the black men and women, have to know how to handle themselves when a police officer approaches the vehicle. Right? He's in full uniform. Okay? He's in full uniform, and they are hostile. Step out of the car. Step out of they tripping. He says, calm down. What did I do? What did I do? They won't tell him what he did. Just get out the car. Just get out the car. Man, it was intense. If you haven't seen it, you need to go and check it out. They got him out. They got him out the car, and Slim did all kinds of. Listen, y'all gotta watch it. It says, the officers who brutalized Army Lieutenant in Virginia are despicable. Now, I'm going to say this. It's about time, that people really, really begin to come against this thing. I'm going to tell y'all, if this was really, really being taken care of, these police officers wouldn't do this so easily. I guess I'm saying that right. They wouldn't do it so easily. They wouldn't be so, I don't know how to say it, honey. Carefree with it. But I always feel like this attitude or this mentality or behavior is something that's talked about and within that precinct. It has to be. It has to be so comfortable with harassing and killing and shoot. This man kneeled. We was watching Grey's Anatomy and I forget what the other show is. One of their crossover shows, huh? Station 19. And I guess they had filmed during the George Floyd time. They was going back and recapping, but my thing was, man, the emotion behind it. And then the dude, this is what I don't get. And I think me and my husband discussed it when it went down. While this police officer had his knee on this man's neck that long, people were holding their phones. Don't get me wrong. We needed to see what was going on. But I needed just one person. One person. Even though I do feel that it had, not that he had to die, but that his death has taken on a purpose and meaning, But we can't forget that this happened. We can't, I guess you say when the months go by and people, they just stop protesting and gone back to work, all these different things. It's like we're forgetting George Floyd. We're forgetting Breonna Taylor. We forget, even though they got millions, I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking about the sheer fact that this mentality, that this behavior is still going on. It's still going on. And the police probably sat back and said, well, they'll be finished protesting after a while. But I digress. Another life is taken. Okay? Another life has been taken. What are we going to do? Are we going to continue? And I know I didn't pronounce everybody's name right and all that. You could direct your attention to that. Or you could direct your attention to the fact that people have, the whole conversation has died down. It has died down, you know, and it's not as intense as it used to be, as it was when George Floyd passed away. You know, we still now. I've heard some states that have changed laws and have began to transition into a safer, more productive, more sensitive police. Police. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, they have already started to transition into a better. Words fly away from me, but it's a good thing. Laws are being passed. The police officers have to be accountable. It's all kinds of stuff, you know, that they are. And I forget the state that they're doing it in, but I'm excited about it. Hopefully, Houston, my lord, will go ahead and change some things. How about that? Okay. All right. So I've had a wonderful time on the air with you guys tonight. I didn't want the night to go by without doing my show. Let me tell y'all something. My husband told me something very important months and months, maybe years ago. We've been together, I can say years. Said, you have to breathe life into your own dreams. In other words, don't look for other people to do it for you. You have to do it. So I'm getting my momentum back. So much stuff. And let me tell y'all something. Be careful that all the stuff that take up your time and knock you off the path that you are supposed to be on. Because it will happen. It will happen. Greed will take over, and or you'll just be distracted. Things start happening, you know, and it ain't that important to do that anymore. Or maybe you then grew out of it and transition out. But I promise you, if it's a passion, yeah, that moment you might feel like, okay, maybe I should just go to sleep and forget about, you know, I'll do it. You become complacent. You become a procrastinator. Next thing you know, you're not doing it at all. Then 4 months down the line, you're saying to yourself, I'm going to tell you why you feel a craving come over. Because that's your passion. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But guess what? There are distractions out there that were sent to knock you off. Y'all get mad at me all you want to. Marrying the wrong person, dating the wrong person, getting involved with the wrong type of friends, all that kind of stuff can throw your life out of whack. And you'll wake up one day and say, and I'm speaking from experience, how did I get here? What is going on? What the hell? That's what you'll be saying to yourself. All I'm saying. Of course, life happens, right? But while life is happening, right, your dream don't die, right? It's still, I guess you say it's still in motion. It's just in slow motion. but the point is for it to stay in. But is that what's most important is that it's still moving. All right, y'all. That's enough for me tonight. I love podcasting. I call it radio. You know, some people say, no, you have a podcast. I've been on here since 2009. I call it what I want to call it. So thank everybody for tuning in to 219 The Talk tonight. Definitely going to be talking with you. Monday. Make sure you tune in for our show, 5926 Central. Listen, y'all, it's at 8 p.m. if you want to listen live. But you can always catch it in the archive Tuesday morning, okay? Tuesday night, Bustin' Loose and Faith. Wednesday, Sisters United. Thursday, Hey, it's me again. All right, so I'll be talking to you then. I want y'all to have a good night. And always remember to keep it real no matter what. But also remember this, that you may be right, but the way you presented it could make it look all the way wrong. It's in the presentation. All I'm trying to say. I hope somebody got that. Now, when y'all play this back, go and share it with somebody because I know you want somebody to hear that. All right? We'll talk to you later. This has been Queen. 219 to talk.
219. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. Let's go. 219. Yeah, 219. Yeah, 219 to talk.